Yeah, Archimonde. How does Archimonde doesn't even have that big of a story? I guess yeah, kind of he does. But all right, all right, all right, all right. These are really funny.
The true story of Archimonde.
I hate him.
So with Warlords of Draenor now over, I thought it might be a good idea to teach you guys a little bit about WoD's final boss, Archimonde.
No.
Who is this ugly demon guy? Where did he come from? And how did he meet his end? Well, today, I'm gonna explain, so sit back, relax, and get ready for a lore lesson. So forever and a half ago, Archimonde killed Jaden and Velen were chilling out on Argus, ruling over the Eridar people. Everything was cool and pretty swag, until Sargeras showed up, who offered the three leaders a free membership to Brazers.com if they agreed to be loyal to him. Archimonde and killed Jaden were all too eager to sign up to Sargeras' deal, but Velen was not too keen, as he already had subscriptions set up to plenty of other websites. So Velen pretty much discovers that Sargeras is evil, he gets a ton of pussy, not cool Eridar to follow him, and they escape from the planet of Argus in a spaceship that a magic talking crystal thing created for them. Or something. Archimonde and killed Jaden were pretty pissed off by this, but they are happy with their newfound positions in Sargeras' Burning Legion, as well as their Brazers accounts. It's good stuff. So fast forward like a billion trillion years, and the War of the Ancients is going on. Queen Azshara and her Highborn are summoning Halloween into Azeroth way too early, and Archimonde ultimately shows up to, well, lead the ground forces in battle or something. There's a lot of fighting, tons of pointless elves die, and Archimonde 360 no-scopes Cenarius' dad Malorn, which really pisses off all the woodland critters of Azeroth.
Wait, Archimonde kills Malorn? Does that happen? I don't remember that happening. How? I thought Malorn was like a god. Archimonde's just like some dumbass. He broke Malorn. But Archimonde's just like a dude. He's a not a dude. What the fuck? I didn't even know that. Oh my god.
The war rages on, fire spreads across Azeroth, and Archimonde stands at the front of it all, laughing and relishing in the destruction of Azeroth. Ultimately, a plan is put in place, and Sargeras himself is set to land on Azeroth to finalize the destruction of the world. You know what? Like Deathwing, all seemed well for Mr. Archimonde in his attempt to destroy the world.
The mustache,
but there was one thing that he was not expecting. Fucking Malfurion. Malfurion shows up along with his giant army of ancients, night elves, and every single pro BMX rider on Azeroth, and they all kick Archimonde right in the dick in unison. They push back the demons. Archimonde cries over how big of a loser he is. He's sucked back into the demon-happy portal that the Highborn were creating to summon Sargeras, and Malfurion saves the day because he's just so fucking awesome. And also some other people help too, but no one cares about them because they're not Malfurion. Anyway.
By the way, for anybody that doesn't know, that's Ronan, that's Broxigar, and that's Jared's Shadow Song.
And also some other people help too, but no one cares about them because they're not Malfurion.
Fuck him, dude.
With his dick literally crushed by the kick of Malfurion, Archimonde is forced to relish in his failure for over 10,000 years.
Shut the fuck up.
He couldn't even browse Brazers anymore.
He's too big for his bed.
But eventually, after all this time, he was ready to try to destroy Azeroth again. And the key word is try. The orcs get corrupted, they fight the humans, blah blah blah, no one cares. Scourge Plague breaks out in Lordaeron, Arthas revives Kel'Thuzad, and then Archimonde tells the Lich to summon him to Azeroth so that he can go and have sex with a magic tree on Kalimdor. Kel'Thuzad and Arthas are able to summon him. Archimonde brags about how cool he is, even though he really isn't, and then he proceeds to go and destroy the human city of Dalaran because he's really jealous that mages do more DPS than warlocks. Fuck you, Mukluk. So with Dalaran destroyed, the war to save Azeroth shifts to Kalimdor, and there, the mortal defenders meet up with the Night Elves to stop the demonic invasion. Now, one thing I have always wondered is how the hell did Archimonde even get to Kalimdor? You could just say that he teleported there, but his soldiers, like Felguards and stuff, wouldn't have been able to, so I kind of like to imagine that Archimonde was just sailing on a boat with his demons while wearing a little captain's hat. That's probably how it went down. So after landing on Kalimdor, Archimonde realizes that Cenarial, the teacher of fucking Malfurion, is running around in the woods, and so he decides that he wants to kill him, just like he killed his dad.
Ooh.
Rather than doing it himself, though, because Archimonde is just a complete fucking idiot, Archimonde corrupts a bunch of green gorillas, and they turn red because they drink magical Kool-Aid, and then they go and kill Cenariop for him, the forest demigod. Yeah. So you might be thinking to yourself, without Cenarius...
Wait, Cenarius died? Then how'd he come back? Grom killed Cenarius. Yo, I thought Cenarius was supposed to be a badass. No, yeah, I mean, it was a long... I played that shit whenever I was, like, literally 12. I don't fucking remember this. He dies, like, 3 times. Wow.
And with the mortal armies crushed by the demons of the Burning Legion, what hope is there left in the world? Here we have Archimonde again, burning his way across Kalimdor, spreading fear and torment among the defenders of Azeroth.
That's
and
right.
Nobody could raise the might to stop him.
That's right.
Archimonde ultimately makes it to the magic tree of destiny, and he
There it
is
is.
literally taking out his dick when all of a sudden a familiar foot comes flying out of the shadows right at his ballsack. You see, Archimonde made one mistake in his master plan to destroy Azeroth. He weakened the world's defenses with the Scourge. He killed the demigod Cenarialaz, and he had the demonic might to overcome the remaining armies. But he forgot one important detail. Fucking Malfurion. You see, Malfurion went to bed after kicking Archimonde in the dick last time, then his smoking hot wife wakes him up, Malfurion bangs her, then Malfurion grabs a magic tuba, he blows it, and the ghosts of 10 billion ball sacks that he has smashed over his lifetime emerge from the forest to explode in
Night Elf
rage at
campaign, I
Archimonde,
remember
who's
this.
attempting to bang the world tree. Archimonde just cannot stand how fucking awesome Malfurion is, and so he explodes and he dies painfully. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, pretty much Archimonde was just another typical evil villain who nobody cared about and didn't succeed at anything. And just sucked. But, yeah. There was the alternate Archimonde in Warlords of Draenor who existed on a different timeline or whatever, but that shit is really confusing and no one really cares because it's alternate timeline stuff and that stuff's dumb. But I'll tell you that pretty much alternate Gul'Daniel summons him and he's like, haha, you'll never stop the big bad guy Archimonde I just summoned because he's really cool and stuff. And then we kill him. And guess what? We didn't even need Malfurion's help that time because Archimonde is such a pussy. And, yep, that's pretty much it.
Wow. Well, there you go. That's how, that's pretty much actually what happened. I didn't even know about Malfurion killing Cenarius and killing Malorn. I had no idea. That, to me, that seemed kind of insane to me because, you know, it seemed like that guy's kind of a badass.